Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play some Spiral Knights. This is a game that I really, really enjoy. It's kind of an MMO Legend of Zelda. It certainly has that feel to it. The exploration, occasional puzzle solving, a little bit of hack and slash, some gunplay. This is Sega, and a company called 3 Rings, and we're going to make us a character here. So let's see here. Just tilt this a little bit so we can see the different. Let's see, we could have girlish pigtails. Always a favorite. Kind of classic knight helmet looking thing. A sallet. A pith helm. A round helm. That's kind of neat looking. Okay, let's go with that. We're gonna start with the round helm. For armor, got the cutlet, the draped armor. I don't know why that looks pretty girly. That might just be the color scheme, but I mean, like, you know, the chest there. This is a brigandine. I like the coat. The coat's always been a favorite of mine. There is something to be said for armored knees, however. Brigandine. Curious. Draped cutlet. This is all completely cosmetic. These choices are... Well, it does clash with the helmet. And that's silly for me to worry about, I know, but that actually works pretty good. The high coat with the open neck. Let's go with that. Oh, these are color chases. Good. Let's see here. Cool. Regal. Military. I like military. Heavy. Fancy. Dusky. Toasty. Let's go with military. That seems good. Now we get to pick some accessories. Headphones. Little Gundam V. Ooh. It's a scouter. I like it. I like that. Accessory 2. Let's see what we got here. A plume? Oh. Oh. That's actually kind of neat looking. There's a ribbon. A comm unit. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. Or mecha wings. That looks a little ridiculous. Let's go with the comm unit. Height. Are we tall? Are we short? Let's go with the high. With the tall. Eyes. Almond eyes, determined eyes, happy eyes. Or just normal effing eyes. Let's just go with the normal eyes. Oh, and this changes our eye color and the trim. Let's go with that. We are Pennzance. Woohoo! We are creating a knight. We start with a sword, a shield, and a little gun. Now this game has controller support, but I actually prefer the keyboard and mouse setup. Because you use the keyboard and mouse for a lot of things anyway, navigating menus and stuff, so your controller doesn't really cover that, so you might as well stick with the keyboard and mouse. Woohoo! See? Faces the mouse. You can move around. Right click to smack at stuff. You can click to just move in a direction. Oh! Rendon. I'm here. Escape on crashes north of your position. We should meet up and find the nearest rally point. Careful and ready to sword. There are hostile creatures everywhere. I'm heading your way. Right after I clear out all these bushes. Bushes contain valuable things. Oh. So you got a little combo attack that carries you forward. Aha! Cash money. And this is my gun. And it's got a charge feature. Little slimes. See, I can use my mouse wheel to switch back and forth between my weapons. The little orange orbs I'm picking up are what's called heat. Heat's used to level up your equipment. You, as a character, don't level up in this game, but your equipment gets better the more you use it and the more you forge it, which are mechanics I will get into the more we play. Healing. If you're hurt, it's hard to heal yourself. Good things to look for in a dungeon. Your health is actually based on not the further you go into the dungeons, the more items you can find. Like, and every dungeon has like a health increase thing that will increase your health based on how far into the dungeon you are. So even if you are like, if you've got like really good equipment, you can you know, still feel under threat when you go into a dungeon because you don't have the really big amount of health. I see another familiar face. Glad to see you too. Rescue camp before sunset. I'm going to steal all your stuff. Even though it's not yours because you just landed here. Step on a button, and the gate comes down. Sometimes you have to set stuff on the button or pick a gate. This gives you a really good view of what's going on here. This planet is basically one big machine, which informs a lot of what is going on with the... Hello. Great. Looking forward to our meal. You're both. Now let's get... Brace yourself. I think we've got company. Oh, noes! These guys have some really sweet-looking equipment. You get into these combat challenges where you have to kill everything or fulfill certain... Let's check out the turret. Let's keep taking out turrets. There's a lot of power being thrown around here that we will get some access to later. But these guys are like high-level NPCs just to kind of show off. Oh crap. Enemies show where they're attacking with the little colored lines that come out of them. Woohoo! Loot, 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 loot. Way around the battlefield. Woohoo! Generally speaking, if it's too badass for you to take, shoot it. Shoot it and kite. Now see, over here on the right, you've got all of the equipment that I have and all the heat that it gained. Heat is basically experience for equipment. And like I said, your equipment is what dictates how powerful you are. Now, they've changed a couple of things since the last time I played, so I'm interested to see what some of the, Dude seen gamer? Okay, so that's an actual person. Yes, This game is totally a MMO. Before I investigate the generator. Sup, dude? Missions, rank. This is something new that they added since I first started playing, was a very definitive mission structure. As it stands, we want to... I have some crystals to spend. This is how you level up your equipment. Once it's reached max heat level, you have to spend these crystals for basically a chance to increase your equipment's abilities. Like, I could only spend 1 here, or I could spend 3. Depending on the equipment, like this is proto equipment, so it's gonna level up regardless, but you get, like, if I only put the 1 crystal into it, it's got a 25% chance of getting extra heat when I level it. If I put in all 3, it might just skip to level 3, instead of having to go all the way through level 2. So that's kinda cool. We're going to forge the sword, because, you know, sword. Woohoo! Double level up, achieve level 3. We'll do the gun, just the 1 crystal. Woo! Level 2. Gonna do the armor. Helmet power. Helmet power! If there was like a headbutting in this game, that would be all for it. Woohoo! Let's all just forge everything that we can. Just give it. Bonus 25% acquired. Yeah. We're gonna max out this shield if we can. Proto shield, double level up. Alright. These are all good things that just happened. So we're gonna go to missions, rank. The ancient generator. Rescue camp has no power, and with it no means of defending itself from the onslaught of monsters that attack at night. Sun setting fast, it's up to you to enter the dark depths below the camp and locate an ancient generator. So we're gonna do that. Oh, could not find it. See, they really kind of encourage you to like play in parties, but you can always just click play solo and try it that way. You can always create a party and have people come along, but unless I've got other people online that I can actually like talk to, I tend to prefer playing solo. Cradle is a dangerous world, and it's important to make sure you have powerful gear heroes. I already did this. Alright, moving on. Equipment. So you can change your equipment. You can only carry certain amounts of stuff into the dungeon with you. Now this is what I was talking about. Vitapods temporarily increase your max health. See? I have an extra hit point now. Elevator activates when all living party members are standing on it. Now every time you go down a level, things get harder. There's like 12 gates to the underworld, or to the dungeons, basically, in the main town in the game. And the thing about the world is that since it's this constantly shifting machine, the level distribution always changes. So one gate might take you to like a winter dungeon, and then like in 24 hours it might take you to like a lava dungeon. And those things get mixed up as time passes. Anybody who's been watching me for a while knows I like to shoot things, but I also like stabbing things. See, the sword is like... melee combat is really powerful in this game, but you open yourself up to a lot more attacks. I don't know what this is. Fireberry. Oh, cool. You pick up items in the dungeon that can change. You can buy stuff before you enter some dungeons, but you can also... pick up certain objects and use them in fun and interesting ways. That's a crafting item that I just got. You can use to create items that I have recipes for. Higher level equipment makes more explosions when you swing it with the full charge like that, so you can create like a line of explosions with a melee weapon. That's always cool. Boom! And there's also elemental effects that can get added into weapons. I think one of the early quests still has you make like a fire sword, so you can set things on fire. Always good for that damage over time effect. This is kind of like the Zelda aspect that I'm talking about, like hitting switches to get certain doors to open, using keys to, you know, when you're in a party it can be a lot more interesting because you know, one guy has to grab the key and then the other teammates have to defend them while you're transporting the key. It actually does not do me any good to kill those turrets because even if they do drop something I can't get them, but now this is a switch that if there were multiple people, they would all have to stand on the switch to hit it, so it's like progress to the next section of the dungeon. I could pick it up and throw, or I could just shoot it. Those chests that the confetti come out of are loot chests, like much higher, you know, usually money, sometimes heat, crafting items or consumables that come out of them. You can occasionally get gold varieties, which are just loaded with stuff. It's always good. Or temporary boosts. Apparently. That's new. Ooh. Temporary boosts. Those are nice. I like them. See, like a fully charged gunshot does as much damage as a single sword swing, which kind of sucks to me. I mean, guns are... Oh? Tauntauns hide codex. Okay, so it's like just telling me something about the... Oh yeah, this is the first kind of boss fight of the game. It's like a mini-boss, really. This guy, on the other hand, is a pain in my ass. Razwog. Schemer Razwog. I'll see you if you never leave this room alive. Ask me if I care. Hint, I do not. See, this thing has a shield. Ow. I actually took damage. You gotta wait for it to become vulnerable. Some of them drop their shields for specific attacks, some of them drop shields for different reasons entirely. Gotta kind of fight it first to see how it's going. Ha! Boom, motherfucker. Don't you dare touch the artifact. What artifact? I didn't know nothing about an artifact until you said something. Dumbass. Let's grab me a crafting material. Look at this, it's mine now. Some items you can carry on your back, some items you can't. Loot chests. Woo. Going home. That's how you do a mission. My spiral flak jacket leveled up all the way because it had that bonus. Crowns are your money, and then these are like crafting materials that I got. The star indicates the rarity. Da da dum da dum dum da da dum dum da dum. I gotta fight a suit. Alright, next mission. But first, let us check this. This needs to be leveled. Forge it. Forge it, I say. Hooray. It's all level 3 and stuff. No. What is this fight suit that I have? Oh yeah, this one just gives me extra hit points. Its defense power is not quite as good as my flak jacket, but also doesn't look as cool as my flak jacket. Well, let's put this on. Now the fun thing you can do is you can hold equipment, you can equip as your costume. So I'm technically wearing a Vita suit for the extra hit point, but my flak jacket is what's shown. Alright, now we can do this quest mission. Where's contact? Pennzance to the Skylark. Carries you loud and clear. All the stuff. All of the things. Where are we now? No one can do it, it's you. Some prestige. Prestige is technically like a level. There's certain equipment you can only use or wear once you've got certain prestige levels. Now that got me a Robo-Wrecker, which does about the same as my regular sword. But it does extra damage versus constructs. I'm fighting a lot of constructs right now, so just carry that around. Now the Cyclops cap gives me an extra bonus damage to my gun, which, yes, I will totally wear that, and I will wear my other one as a costume. Yes, please. Mission. Crossing the castle. Let's start this shit. This will also give me my first bomb, and bombs are kind of fun. Oh, I get this guy with me. Woohoo! Let's grab this before we go in. Woohoo! So because of the Vita suit plus this, I've got like a whole bunch of more hit points than I had when I started. So, Rondon, that dude I met in the tutorial, he's accompanying me, and he's got a really sweet freaking gun. He's also doing the job of carrying the artifact, so I don't have to, which is nice of him. So you can kind of kit yourself out to be, you know, a gunner or a swordsman. I'm really not sure what way I'm going to go with this yet. I do like shooting things. But I know shooting things is kind of boring. These guys are constructs, so this thing's just going to wreck their shit. Turrets are constructs too. Now I know there's a button to let me, like, defend myself. Damn if I can remember what it is, though. Aha! X. X is the button to, you know, stop taking damage. As it stands, however, we're just going to grab the loot and go murder. Sometimes it's very important to be using this. For example, when a room explodes. This guy again. Razwalk, you thought you could walk away with the artifact, did you? Or had it or now, I'll light this fuse and turn you into tiny smoldering bits. This gizmo's more dying. Dude, seriously? I'll keep the artifact and burn it to the ground all the same. So this is when we shoot his ass. No, don't let him escape. It was a cute try, but that did nothing. Whole place is coming down. Oh no! We need to find a way to put this fire out. Epic music time. Hey, look. Nope. 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 No. Nope. Haha. Oh. That's just... That's... I'm not supposed to shoot him. He's my friend, apparently. Shooting stuff, shooting stuff. Whack in the face. I feel better if that had been me that killed it, but it wasn't. I'm sad now. Just gonna get my heat and go home. Shh. See, I want his gun. His is a frickin' sweet gun. All the melee weapons in this game are kind of samey, but the guns have some really, like, some of them are really cool. Getting my loot. It's my loot. It's not your loot. It's my loot. Ow! I walked into the fireball. Because I'm an idiot. Putting the key in the lock, running down the hall, running down the hall. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna kill me a gremlin. Boss fight. I'll never have its power. I'll just have to destroy you myself. Does that seem likely? Does that really seem likely to you? You really think you're gonna manage that? I mean, seriously? I mean, you can loading screen all you want, but you really think that you're going to be able to kill us. That's just sad. It means you have no faith in me or my abilities. Oh, that's going to be funny. That item gives me a dude who will go stabbing people for me. I like that item. Now I'm on fire now. The nice thing about that is those guys will hang around forever until they get destroyed or until I think you move to a different floor. Ooh, spark plug. That's a pretty rare piece of equipment. Strange crimson symbol on his clothing. Let's go get us some health. And they'll just chill there, like, they'll just hang out and follow me around. I've had like 3 or 4 of those guys following me before. It's so nice. They just murder everything for you. I thought we were done for back there. Dude, you're hanging with me. I got this. Sprinkler system. Grab money. Ooh. You look amusing. Pharaon. Astounding. I would never expected a crew to crawl out of a fire like that alive. You must really be something. Thank you. I am. Nice of you to notice. I'm gonna go home now. I really am something. Alright, some crowns, spark plug. Spark plugs are good things to have. Rare monsters offering unique items roam the clockworks. Have you discovered any yet? No, I have not. And I am sad about that. But I do get to murder things. That is something I like. See? This is all, this is like your knight rank with prestige and stuff. Fencing jacket. I don't think I'm gonna switch off of the Vitus suit anytime soon. The fencing jacket's cute because you get damage bonus to swords. So if I was just going like full sword aggro, that'd be fun, but that's damage bonuses versus slimes. There we go. These are cool. I love bombs. You've got a bomb. Yeah, I know. I know. Check this out. Bombs are the only weapons in the game you have to charge up. Or if you put it down after charging it up. And bombs can have different effects too. Like, one of my favorites is actually the frozen bomb. Oh, that thing is so nice when you're primary ranged. You set down a frozen bomb, and you just stand back and unload while they're all just sitting there, like, crying while you're shooting them to death. It's the best frickin' gun. Or best bomb. The freezing mist one is good, too, because that leaves, like, an area that hangs around and freezes anything that walks into it, so you can just keep shooting. That guy is angry looking. Guardian Knight. Like, look at this guy. He's huge. So glad I don't have to fight him. And now we are in the starting town. The town where we start. It's called Haven. The number comes in when you're doing channel hopping and stuff like that to find friends. Which I'm not doing right now. And I'm okay with that. Maybe if I have friends online at some point in the near future, I'll be able to drag them into this with me. If I decide to keep playing. I do like Spiral Knights. It's a fun game, and I've never actually seen the end of it. Like, I've never gotten down to the lowest levels. You made it! Energy and do amazing things. Okay. Now I've got all of these things to do. And this is kind of like the progression of the story. This over here is, you know, paying actual money to do stuff, which I don't want to do. Now the nice thing about this game is you can actually sell items in the bazaar for crowns or for energy, I think, if memory serves me correctly. So if you have enough of the in-game currency, you can buy the out-of-game currency and use that as well. I know all this stuff, and if you're watching me and you don't want to see me click all the way through all the freaking stuff just to say what the hell's going on, lead the way. They're just going to walk me around town and show me different things. I don't think town's changed all that much since the last time I played, so I'm not really that concerned about it. Merchants. Aw. There. Hooray. Ooh, the super stun gun. I do like me a super stun gun. Yes, I would definitely like me a super stun gun. Pumping up. This is just loading me up with all the basic starter stuff. And getting me used to the idea of playing with whatever the hell. Okay. Okay. Over here is practice stuff. Practice picking up and throwing things. Different kinds of things you can shoot. This basically introduces you to all the various mechanics you'll find in the dungeons. the various different types of things you can walk on or over. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a happy man. That is a big axe. Visit the lab. Let's visit the lab. Visit the lab. Visit the lab. I don't... Wait, what's in the lab? This I don't remember too much. Oh wait, no. I do remember. What is a battle sprite? These things are cute. A revelation in flames. Alright, before we get too far into what we're doing right now, we're going to... So, okay, so there's like item slots, you'll notice. Like there's like the little diamond here, but then there's these 3 slots. Like the super stun gun already comes with, they're like upgrade slots. Yes, we're doing that. Like, this is such an awesome gun. Charge time is reduced. Fires a big star, it stuns on hit, does a whole bunch of more damage than my basic gun. This is a good gun. Good chance of causing moderate stun. Yeah, I love me guns that do stuff like this. So I'm actually kind of tanky right now. I do like occasionally using a sword. I don't know. Well, let's just equip this as a weapon too. Let's see, charge this up all the way and see how it goes. Ooh, it's got 2 little explosions. This weapon right here would actually probably get me most of the way through a lot of the early quests. I'm gonna just forge the hell out of this Cyclops cap because I'm probably gonna be wearing it for a while. Woo. Same thing with the Vitus suit. Might as well. Also, I think I'm stuck with a Proto Shield for a while, so I'm gonna... Proto Shield makes me remember Mega Man. I love me my Mega Man stuff. I'm not gonna be using the Proto Gun anytime soon, though. Squar! Now this is like the crafting thing. So if I had, you know, I do actually. I could make cracked fire crystals out of dim fire crystals. So that's a thing I could do. But different types of fire crystals apply to different types of equipment. Like I don't need that. I don't need the cracked ones yet. I don't think. I love shooting a star at people. There's something specific I'm supposed to be doing right now, but God, if I have any idea what it is. Now we're at the lab, so I want to go back to... I think I can just, like, teleport to the places I need to do, or need to go while I'm in town. I don't think I actually have to walk anywhere in town, but I do like seeing the... They put a lot of work into this location, you know? Don't want to see that go to waste. And seeing some of the other people who play. Like, especially over here, you get to see, like... Because this is the bazaar. I have no idea if I'm ever gonna be a part of any of these crowds. I like to think so. But yeah, I could sell off things or buy things. Cautery sword. That's a cool looking sword. That is also a cool looking sword. Handgun. You get into stuff like, yeah, the Pierce Blaster. Tundrus? That looks like a shotgun. What is that thing? Magnus ensures that if somehow your target survived the first shot, they will still be frozen in their tracks. The charge shot can even plow through multiple enemies. Oh yeah, the punch gun. The punch gun is cool. Punch gun is like a heavy, it's like a bolt thrower. Those are really cool. Pulsars. Squads fire and soldier partial shots become more powerful the further they travel. The Alchemers are elemental guns. Those are fun. Elemental blaster. I might just buy me a punch gun just to say I have one. Punch guns are so much fun. I don't know why, but they just are, and the charged version of it is just hurt you in the face ridiculous. Auto guns. Rapidly firing powerful bolts of energy, like it's like Rendron had one of those. Then you get into, you know, helmets and stuff like that. Snarbalak's cap. Ooh. Armor. Spiral demo suit. Gunslinger sash. Oh, that's really cool. The Wolfer coat. The Wolfer coat is a good standby early get item, if you can get it. Costume. Now these have no effect other than they look cool. Shields. There are some really cool shields. Oh, what was the one sword I liked? There was, there's the sealed sword, which is cute. The spur is actually really cool, because that actually, like, it throws, projectiles. Troika, Striker, Nightblade, Bolted Blade. The Swift Flourish is like a fencing rapier. Changes up your, sword attack combo. There's like a sword that's got like chains on it. That's really sweet looking. I really like how that looked. Cryotech Alchemer. That's a good gun if you can get it because of the freezing effect. Magnus. Hard-hitting rounds and leaving the strongest monsters dazed. Good chance of causing moderate stun. Gotta love it. Anyway. We're gonna go to the shops. See if I can't either sell or buy some stuff. Or maybe upgrade a thing or two. I think upgrades cost energy. Or at least a lot of money, or probably money and energy. Or materials, or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Blade Merchant. Guns and Explosives Merchant. You sound like a man I want to talk to. See, for right down here, people sell energy for that price. And so you can buy energy for crowns if you really, really want to. I can get a stun gun, which I already have the super version, which is cool. I can get a punch gun for fairly cheap, even though that's most of the money I have right now. I forgot how to get rid of stuff. How do I get rid of stuff? I forget. I'm almost certain there was a way to get rid of stuff. Armor, shield, accessorizer, alchemy, quartermaster, token trader, unbinding and variant smiths, Bosco. Bosco, what do you do? can't I remember how to get rid of shit? I'll remember at some point, I'm sure. Because I certainly don't want to be carrying these things around. Especially if I could get money for them. Anyway. My children are beginning to wake up. So with that, I'm going to have to call it quits for the moment. Yeah. So that's Spiral Knights. I may switch back and forth between playing this League and like Halo or something else. I'm not sure. I might even download PlanetSide again. I've been meaning to. Anyway.